Good morning, you two. It is directly day after Colin. Early morning. I failed at mowing this morning because my legs are dead after walking about 17 kilometers this entire weekend. So it's actually a little bit less than last year where I was running around chasing homestucks, but this year it was kind of chill. Still had to walk a lot. My legs are dead, and I was wearing boots the entire weekend. Or it felt like it. So, for the charity ball, it was awesome. Met some new friends. And, we started this whole entire thing where no one really knew how to dance, or they didn't feel like dancing, but they felt like interacting with people anyways. So they all laid on the floor, and I joined them. It was fun. They tried to do it again during a song that I did like to dance to, and it looked like I was going to flop down with them, but nope. Psyched them out. So yeah, that was pretty good. Shout out to DJ Zach Fast and Nomad. They were pretty cool. Day 1, which was Friday, I started early, about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Had to walk over to the con centers for my friend to go pick up her badge. Didn't take long this year. They were on the ball with that one. Then we went upstairs. We ate breakfast. Actually, we went over to breakfast first before we went over. And then we spent a couple of hours just chilling. I think we ran off to Walmart at one point. We lost our parking spot, which sucked, but I gotta keep my car over at the Cox Center for $5. Not bad. Let's see, what did we do next? Well, we then went to panels and stuff. I was in the Oron panel on Friday. I was a fill-in for their Kyoya. They introduced me as the clone. So I got to say, I was only born yesterday a couple of times because, I don't know, clones. That was pretty fun. I finally learned what dabbing was, which is amusing, but whatever. Halfway through, I switched over to a John Kirstein cosplay, so if anybody saw me with this crazy mug of mine like this, I'm pretty sure a lot of you probably did, and took pictures, which I'm sure somebody did whenever I was next to a pyramid head. That was my friend. Then please post them to Facebook or Tumblr, and then tag me. I'll leave my description in below. Okay. So that was fun. Ended the night pretty well. I actually came in at the same time as my friend because reasons. I'm sorry. There's an eyelash. Okay, I'm good. Next comes day 2. Day 2 started more early. I was starting off the day as Cecil with an Umbreon on my shoulder. That was fun. The computer's about to do something. I don't care. Yeah, whatever. And I entered the hall cosplay, didn't get really far on that because I guess I looked too plain, but that was okay. I went to a panel afterwards, or sometime afterwards. It was the voice acting with J. Michael Tatum. Asked him a couple of questions. Turns out he has read the Mercedes Lackeys book, and anytime I had a question, he would be like, "You, with the thing on your forehead." And I was like, yeah, that's me. And I even snapped a picture of him. Sorry, Jay, if that's a little, too weird. Wait, you're used to that. Afterwards, I kind of forgot what I did after that. I don't know, everything was kind of blurry. I missed a few panels, which I was sad about. I wanted to go to the Code Lyoko one, but I missed it. Oh well. There's always a next year, if there is one next year. Hope there is. That evening, though, I actually ran into a lot of Phantom Hives because I went to a Phantom Hive panel sometime that afternoon, I think. Although I did go to one the night before, which was hilarious. Loved it. They had a murder mystery sort of thing where everybody got to guess who was the murderer. It was Claude. I knew it was him. And I got a prize. It was candy. I like candy. We had my panel, Phantoms Collide, at 2 on Saturday, and it was It was messy, but it was fun. Everybody had fun. We gave out flowers, candy, glow sticks. Tried to play a game, but it took too long. Yeah, it was fun. Then we, I think that's whenever the Phantom Hive thing happened. It was cool. Hung out with a lot of Phantom Hive kids for a good 4 hours in the evening. Then I had a good long conversation with a new friend of mine. I'm sorry I did not catch your name at all. Or if I did, I don't remember it at all. But hey, you got my number. You're good. Okay. Let's see. Next comes Sunday. I did not go to bed until like midnight-ish. Yeah. Sunday comes around. Early start. We all started packing and stuff, and we're like, okay, let's all go get like breakfast and maybe go to a panel and do whatever we need to do around con before we do things. Well, turns out that was a bad idea because the maid got onto us. I managed to go to a voice acting audition panel. Didn't get to do anything with it, sadly. But I did get to talk to the host, Joel McDonald. Good man, good man. Asked for some advice on voice acting. He and another person gave me some good advice, and I'm gonna take it all to heart. And I hope I can get that going sometime. I mean, listen to this voice. Isn't it luscious? No, it's not. It's early morning. I'm not awake enough for this. I need coffee. That's the thing. They gave us a coffee maker, but it only made 2 cups at a time, and it sucked. No offense, Doubletree. I just like my homemade brew. So I might bring my own coffee maker next time. There's also no microwave or mini fridge in the hotel room. But I guess that's like a luxury or something. I don't know. Maybe the Kings had it? I don't know. We had a double queen. Anyways, moving on to Sunday. I had to run and get the car. We got everything downstairs. We checked out in time. Like, we had, I think, 10 minutes to spare. Thank goodness. And then we got to do everything all day. I was dressed up as a pirate on the last day. Oh yeah, I forgot. After I was Cecil on Saturday, I was then, I was going to be Jake English, but then I changed my mind. So I ran around as John Kirstein for a little while. Then I went back upstairs. I was Kyoya for like 20 minutes. No, wait, yeah. 15 minutes. Then I was like, oh, whoa, I can be Bassy. So I drew his symbol on my hand, a little sloppily. But then I ran around with my glasses on, so everyone thought I was Claude. Which was good enough. I used that name in the panel that I got to be a contestant in, and it was fun. Sebastian hugged me. I was happy. I took a picture with him. Oh my god. And, Undertaker. Undertaker was so fabulous. I loved him. I loved everybody in that panel. They were just all awesome. Moving on. Back to Sunday. So I was a pirate all day. I was Pirate John. Sometimes I would use my car cat voice. Sometimes I wouldn't. Most of the time I wouldn't. I had an interview. Which should be going on YouTube or Facebook. I'm not sure which one. Sooner or later, it was actually conducted by a first-time goer, and she was lovely. I loved the interview. I loved talking to her. She was very fabulous, and I was giving advice on con, and she asked me questions, and I was just happy to be there. And then I got to ask J. Michael Tatum more questions because J. Michael Tatum. Yes. He was on the same floor as me in the hotel. I was on floor 8, and apparently so was he. Unless he was just passing through. I don't know. But I got to say hi. A lot. I think he called me sweetie twice. 4 times? Twice. Let's go with twice. Not to brush my ego too much. We finished the day. I tried to go to a free panel. It was called Shark Week. I actually got to participate a little bit in that one. It was kind of like a dating thing. You know, asked the contestants 3 questions. They give their answers. The other 2, they kind of gave short answers, and I gave little longer ones. My answers was silver, like the moonlit waves, which I think that probably got their attention. Yeah, I'm suave with my words. My second answer was splash free because it was free or relay. First question was what was my favorite color. Third question was who's my favorite character, and that was my shortest answer, and that was Cole. Go, 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 go. You just got Looney Tune. I loved Octopimp. I wish he could have been there, but he wasn't. Closing ceremonies was a little different this year. They didn't give out prizes like they usually did, but they gave out a lot of backpacks, which we now have an issue with my friends and the backpacks because they all look the same. We didn't mark them as who is whose. Next time, if they're going to do the drawstring backpacks, I'm going to bring a Sharpie with me, and we'll, like, do our names on them. I don't know. Or I'll get, like, the, hello, my name is, and we'll stamp them on there. I'm not sure. So, I had a lot of fun. I got to talk to Peter Pixie. He was cool. I loved his outfit this year. He's always fabulous. And if I have to wrap this all up in a short answer of how awesome it was, I'd have to say 10 out of 10. Would do again. Will do again. Because it's TNT. It's the event I live for. Not really. I don't live for it. That's the event that I wait for every single year. And now that I will probably be getting a job soon, I'll probably be able to go to IzumiCon this year in OKC in January. Well, technically that'll be next year, actually. But I'll be able to go to that for the first time. It's a little more laid back than Tokyo and Tulsa, but, I mean, Tokyo Tulsa used to be laid back, but now it's more hyped up because there were, like, over 10,000 guests this year. Oh my god. And I think IzumiCon might just get a little more, come here, come to us, hello, we exist. Actually, I'm pretty sure a lot of people go to it, but it's just more laid back, but if I can go, then I'll go, and I don't know what cosplays I'm going to do. But I do know for next year at TNT, I'm doing Junkrat from Overwatch, because look at this hair. It's perfect for it, or at least it will be once it's longer and more blonde, and I can style it. Which I'll probably, like, put it here, put it there. Oof. My eyebrows will just have to stay as is, though, because meh. So yeah, that was my TNT experience this year. Can't wait to see everybody next year, or at the next con, or at the TNT events. Although I bet next con would probably be next year anyways, so can't wait for next year. Bye! Oh, wait, last minute. Me and my friends figured out that we have been going to TNT since their 5th year, which is awesome. So that means their 10th year anniversary, which is next year, is going to be our 5th year anniversary. And it's going to be great. I can't wait. I wonder if I want to volunteer. Do I? Do I not? Do I? I mean, if I can volunteer and be in the panel and still be, like, part of the panel, that would be great. Okay. I don't know. Plans for next year to be determined. Bye!